The 1% community, dream or reality, we all want it. The good life, financial freedom, the allure of living without financial constraints, enjoying the luxuries of life, and having the freedom to do what we love. It's a dream many of us share, to be part of the 1%, to have the power to make choices without worrying about the price tag, to live in a world where opportunities are endless and possibilities are boundless. But how many of us actually get there? How many of us can truly say we've reached that pinnacle of success? The journey is often filled with obstacles and challenges that seem insurmountable. You hear the same advice everywhere: work hard, be productive, and success will follow. But is it really that straightforward? Is hard work alone enough to guarantee success? But it's not that simple, is it? The path to success is often more complex and nuanced than we are led to believe. It requires more than just effort. It demands strategy, resilience, and sometimes a bit of luck. The real secrets to joining the 1% are rarely talked about. They are often hidden behind layers of misinformation and myths. The true keys to success are not always obvious. They're hidden in plain sight. The answers we seek are often right in front of us, waiting to be discovered. It's about seeing the world differently and recognizing opportunities where others see none. It's time to unlock the mindset that separates the 1% from the 99%. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance, innovation, and relentless pursuit of goals. The path to wealth isn't about following the crowd. It's about daring to be different, to take the road less traveled, and to carve out your own unique path. It's about forging your own way. It's about thinking differently. It's about taking action. It's about making bold decisions and having the courage to follow through. Are you ready to break free from the ordinary? Are you prepared to challenge the status quo and redefine what success means to you? Are you ready to join the 1%? The journey is challenging, but the rewards are unparalleled. It's time to take the first step towards your dream.
Let's face it, hard work alone won't make you rich. Everyone's grinding, everyone's hustling, but only a select few break through. Why? Because they only understand that for success we need to get a contrarian idea. And to identify that, it starts with your mindset. They understand that success is an inside game. It's about embracing ideas that challenge the status quo. It's about developing a bias for action. It's about betting on yourself when no one else will. The 1% don't just dream bigger, they think differently. They're not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom. They're not afraid to be different. Are you?
The most successful people in the world didn't get there by following the herd. They embraced contrarian ideas. They zagged when everyone else zigged. Think about it. Every groundbreaking company, every revolutionary product, every disruptive idea started with someone who dared to think differently. Someone who wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo. Contrarian thinking isn't about being different for the sake of being different. It's about seeing the world through a different lens. It's about identifying opportunities that others miss. It's about having the courage to act on your convictions, even when everyone else thinks you're crazy.
We live in an age of information overload. Knowledge is everywhere, but here's the thing. Knowledge without action is useless. It's just potential energy waiting to be unleashed. The 1% understand this. They don't just consume information, they act on it. They turn knowledge into power. You can read all the books, attend all the seminars, and listen to all the podcasts you want. But if you don't take action, none of it matters. The real magic happens when you step outside your comfort zone and put what you've learned into practice.
Let's look into stories of the 1%. Look at any successful entrepreneur, athlete, or artist. Their paths are often filled with challenges and obstacles, yet they persist. Their journeys are all unique, but they share one common thread: bold action. They take risks that others shy away from. Think about Elon Musk, disrupting the automotive and space industries. His vision for a sustainable future and interplanetary travel seemed impossible to many, but he pursued it relentlessly. Or Oprah Winfrey, building a media empire from the ground up. She overcame significant personal and professional hurdles to become a global icon. These individuals didn't wait for permission or validation. They trusted their instincts and followed their passions. They saw an opportunity and went for it. They understood that waiting for the perfect moment often means missing out entirely. They didn't play it safe. They embraced uncertainty and took calculated risks. They didn't let fear hold them back. Instead, they used it as a motivator to push beyond their comfort zones. They took massive action. Even in the face of uncertainty and doubt, they worked tirelessly, often sacrificing personal time and comfort. And that's what separates the 1% from the 99%. It's not just talent or luck, but the willingness to take bold actions and make extraordinary efforts.
Let me give you an example of a contrarian opportunity, the artificial intelligence. Right now, we're on the cusp of a technological revolution with artificial intelligence. Some people are afraid of it. Others are embracing it. The 1% are using it to their advantage. They're leveraging AI tools to automate tasks, gain insights from data, and create new opportunities. This is a contrarian opportunity. While others are debating the ethics of AI or worrying about their jobs being replaced, the 1% are already using it to get ahead. They're building businesses, creating content, and solving problems in ways that were unimaginable just a few years ago.
From consumption to creation, your first step. The first step to joining the 1% is to shift from a mindset of consumption to a mindset of creation. Stop consuming content passively. Instead of spending hours scrolling through social media or binge-watching shows, think about how you can use that time to create something meaningful. Start creating something of value. It doesn't have to be perfect or groundbreaking at first. The key is to begin. Whether it's a piece of art, a blog post, or a small craft project, the act of creating will set you on a new path. Whether it's starting a business, writing a book, or building an app, the act of creation will unlock a new level of thinking and action. You'll start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, and your confidence will grow with each small success. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect idea. Perfection is the enemy of progress. If you wait for everything to be just right, you'll never start. Start with what you have and what you know. Use the resources at your disposal, no matter how limited they may seem. The most successful creators often start with the simplest tools and ideas. The more you create, the better you'll become. Practice makes progress. Each attempt, each iteration will bring you closer to mastery. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are part of the learning process. And the more likely you are to stumble upon that breakthrough idea that changes everything. Those moments of inspiration often come when you least expect them, but they only come to those who are actively engaged in the process of creation. So take that first step today and start creating your future.
Let us recommend you 2 important books to start with. 1. The Magic of Thinking Big. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal is your imagination. The 1% understand the importance of thinking big. They don't limit themselves with small, incremental goals. They set their sights on audacious targets that seem impossible to achieve. And then, they work backward, breaking down those massive goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Read The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. This book will teach you how to overcome limiting beliefs, develop a positive mental attitude, and set yourself up for success.
2. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Redefining your relationship with money. To join the 1%, you need to change your relationship with money. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is a must-read for anyone who wants to achieve financial freedom. This book will challenge your traditional beliefs about money and teach you how to build wealth through assets and investments. It's not just about earning more money. It's about making your money work for you. It's about understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. It's about taking control of your financial future.
Your journey begins now. You have the knowledge. You have the tools. Now it's time to take action. Stop planning and start doing. Every journey begins with a single step. What bold action will you take today to stand out from the crowd? Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. But if you embrace the 1% mindset, if you dare to be different, if you take consistent action, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.
You need to hear this if you're a seeker of contrarian ideas. Our upcoming videos will guide you through finding and analyzing these ideas, taking you on a transformative journey. But first, let's start with the baby steps mentioned in this video to prepare for the process. Let's help each other and move toward a better future together. Join the movement, the power of collective action. Let's become the 1% community. The journey to the 1% doesn't have to be a solitary one. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your ambition and drive. Connect with mentors who have already achieved what you're striving for. Share your ideas, collaborate on projects, and support each other's growth. Together, we can break down the barriers that hold us back and create a movement of individuals who are committed to unlocking their full potential. The world is changing faster than ever before. The opportunities are limitless. The only question is, are you ready to seize them?